Okay, so you don't need to make a sketch for these, but I did, just so you can see that LN is a diagonal and MP is a diagonal. One way that you can tell that without making the sketch is that they are non-consecutive letters. LN means they're not right next to each other, so they're not uh, consecutive angles and consecutive vertices. So LN, MP. So essentially what we know about a rectangle, and you need to know this to be able to know that you're allowed to do it, is that the diagonals are equal to each other. And so really all we're doing here is we're going to write out and solve these. We say for number 18, we've got then x is equal to 2x minus 4, and subtracting x from both sides, we get 0 is equal to, actually, yeah, x minus 4, and then I'm going to add 4 to both sides. You could do it multiple ways, doesn't matter. 4 equals x. I did that just because then I don't have negative x, but you could do it anyway, as long as you can isolate x and then find out what it's worth. So x equals 4. So they're asking us not only for the value of x, but the length of each. And so we also have as the length of the side, since one of the sides equals x, or I shouldn't say side, the diagonals, then ln and mp equal 4. All right, that's one of them. And let's keep going. 3n plus 1, 3x rather, plus 1 equals 8x minus 4. And I'm going to subtract 3x. Really just a bunch of algebra. I'm using a new pen and I'm not great at it yet. 5 equals 5x. And we get 1 equals x. So if we were to plug that in here, we would get, let me write it in red like I did the other one. Remember, they're equal, so I can say that like ln and mp equal, and if we plugged it back in here, you can see up here, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8, minus 4 is 4. They both equal 4, equals 4. They both equal 4 again. That's just a coincidence, I believe. And the last one, we have 7x minus 2 equals 4x plus 3. I'm running into my controls here, so I gotta write small. Oops. Oh my gosh. Now, minus 4x, and we get 3x minus 2 equals 3. And if I add 2, I get 3x equals 5, dividing by 3, x equals 5/3. Okay, and actually I'm going to circle what those are. That's 1. Circle that. Okay, and of course I'm running out of room here, and this is the kind of most challenging bit because it's a fractional amount. So what I'm going to do anyway, though, is I'm just going to write it in red up across the box that we've got here. Actually, let me see if I can just get the box out of here. Oops. Okay, sorry about that. And I'm going to write here, I can use either one, but I'm just going to say 7x minus 2, and then I'm going to replace x with 5/3 minus 2. And when I multiply this, I get 35/3. minus 2, which, by the way, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say that is 11 2/3 if you turn that into a mixed number, minus 2. And then so you end up with 9 2/3 as. And of course, 9 2/3, if you turned it back into a mixed or in an improper fraction, I'm doing this because this is what the answer key has. You do 3 times 9 is 27, plus the extra 2 is 29. So you've got 29 thirds. I really want to be able to do better with these videos just because the numbers are all kind of crammed in, but hopefully you could follow that math. Yeah, I got to figure out the best way to use these videos to make sense of all of that a little bit more, not crowd it all in so much. Anyway, I'll work on that and you work on that.